Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know what time it is in your area, but here is a fantastic morning. Why do I say fantastic? I went to bed effortlessly, just like every other person. I never did anything, I never controlled my sleep. So going to bed and rising from the bed is God exclusive intervention in our lives, and we thank Him. We thank the Almighty God for such help in our life. So, ladies and gentlemen, today is 2nd of April, day 2 of April, 2022, and I want to use another sheer privilege to welcome you guys to our ongoing 90 days consistent daily video review and tutorial. This 90 days is targeted at how we can improve in understanding everything we do in CLUB250. So we all need to know the front and the back of CLUB250 because in learning, there is a lot of earning. Earning comes from learning. So, welcome everybody, and also for our returning subscribers, our returning visitors on this channel. Please, we appreciate you for being with us and supporting us on this channel. Endeavor to share this video. Why those of you who are new to this channel, hit the notification bell below the description button so that you'll get notified each time we release, of course, fabulous videos on this channel. And at the same time, subscribe to this channel and above all, get registered. Use the link below to register. But if you have a guider, we're all one in CLUB250. So if you have a guider out there who is prospecting you, even if the person gives you my video, please do not use my link. Use the link of that individual, whoever the person is. You can still get assistance from me and from any of the founding member and the founding partner of CLUB250. We work for common interest. So guys, let's do that quickly. Sharing of this video and registering, get the link and get registered. Today, we intend to discuss, we've been discussing several topics in CLUB250, and please endeavor to check us on day 1 and day 2, because today, this is day 3 of this production. We intend to keep pushing it even down to day 90, and I want to believe that we are together in this business and we are together on this fight. And the aim of this fight, why are we fighting? We are resiliently fighting to kill poverty in any form it represents in our lives. And God will give us the grace to do that. So guys, for today's topic, we'll be talking about CLUB250 as the preferred retirement plan that you should make for yourself. There are 2 things we'll be talking about. Number 1, CLUB250 is the best retirement plan for you. Number 2, young people are busy traveling faraway countries, outside Nigeria, outside their home country, to other countries, spending so much money only to go and then seek employment and being enslaved. But the way out of all of this problem we encounter on a daily basis is to join CLUB250. And on this video, God will help me show you reason why CLUB250 should be a place to procure your future, your retirement life, and a place to procure your labor. Because when we sell our labor for cheap prices, we become slaves, okay? But when you create value to yourself that makes you live an independent life, that process, you'll be able to price your labor at the very moderate price or fee you expect to give out your labor. As I am right now, because of the money I'm making in Club 250 cents, I can't stoop so low to go and do a janitorial work, whether in Nigeria or outside of Nigeria, where somebody will be subjecting me to earning $100 a month, or $200 a month, or even $500 a month, $1,000 a month. I can't do it. Now, let's look at the cost of traveling to America. Well, I am not a professional, I'm just thinking out loud. So I know it costs quite a lot, especially if you're from Nigeria. Most of the time you fall victim. You pay money to wrong persons, and at the end of the day, you are never invited to the embassy for interview. And sometimes even when you do the right thing and you find yourself at the interview stand, the interviewer may just discredit you for any flimsy reasons. So all the money you spent traveling abroad looking for one collar job or the other, you just waste all those money. Ladies and gentlemen, let me share my screen to share more light on the issue of staying safe to create a better retirement life in Club 250 cents using Club 250 cents, and also staying safe and protecting the rights to your labor, the rights to your service, making sure that your services, the services you render, or that the labor you can give to the world, to your employer, is not sold cheaply. So let me share my screen, guys. All right, my screen is shared. So let's start with Club 250 cents. But first and foremost, before I go into this little analysis, remember Club 250 cents pet project called recent pet project called the MetaTradas is doing fabulously well. You do not need to have any knowledge, either background knowledge or professional knowledge on how to trade cryptocurrency. A lot of companies have come up with different kind of artificial intelligence. I told you in my introductory record that things work when they are organized properly. There are always a pattern. Oh my goodness. There are always a pattern in life. When you have a pattern that gets it right, all your sorrow will be a thing of the past. There are more than 1 million AI robots, robotic programming out there. So all of these things is about how accurate the programmers or designers were able to develop it. So we have confidence and we have pride in our tech team, in the expertise of our tech team. And that is why we confidently brought out this artificial intelligence to our darling club for the benefit of our club members. That this artificial intelligence trade with 90 to 95, right now, is operating at 100% accuracy. And there are so many ways for you to come along with the trade statistics and the trade live stream data that happen on daily basis. And you can see that, ladies and gentlemen, the tech are right now building an app where you can actually assess the live trading, even though you could actually have a feel of it from your back office, where we analyze loss, profits, and the active trade. You know, we have 3 colors. The pink color, either you call it pink or yellow, the green and the red. When a trade is active and has not been closed, it usually takes the pink or yellow color. While when the trade is successfully completed, is closed, you have it in green. When that trade is lost, you have it in red. So far, so good. Our trade has been very discretional and been very astute So the trade so far has been closing in profit. So guys, if you're watching this video and you have not upgraded to the Emirates, please don't blame me and don't blame the community. Upgrade now to the Emirates plan and enjoy bountiful progress in Club 250 Cent MetaTraders. Guys, that's just a deviation anyway, a digression anyway. So let's go to the issue at hand at the moment. I want us to go to our classic plan. I love this classic plan. In fact, I love this classic plan. I know the classic plan is God's production, honestly. Please, now let me look. Let's start with this referral commission. Knowing that the classic plan is an entry fee of $2.50, and now it has about 6 generational referral commission. First generation is 10%, second generation is 5%. What does this simply mean? If I bring Paul, who is in my first generation, and Paul brings 1,000 people, then it means that when I earn 10% of $2.50 from Paul, I'm going to earn 5% from all the people Paul brings in his own first generation, which ultimately become my second generation. So now when Paul's direct downline brings 1 million people, I'll be getting 4% from every one of these 1 million people. So you do the calculation. And then we say Club 250 Cent is a lifetime career. And then we say Club 250 Cent will last for 150,000 years. It tells you that the issues we are looking at today is empirical. It's empirical. The issues we are seeing today, please let us not make it mountainous. You are seeing those issues, they appear to you as a mountain. Please speak to that mountain. Tell that mountain to valley itself. Okay, tell that mountain to valley itself. You're earning from 10 down to 1% on extension, okay, at the extension of what you do. So this is a referral passive income you will get as the community view. Now to also let you know that the referral commissions has spoken to us in clear terms, understanding that a global team will come out of the referral charts, level 1 to level 6. So all of the numbers you'll be seeing in the global team here are impliedly, okay, you're looking at level 2, level 20 global team is around 214,453,000. Okay, 214,453,000. So when these people come, they are going to constitute a part of the referral commission down to the 6th generation that will traffic a lot of money into your back office. Now the issue is, because I've seen some of leaders, key leaders, they have retired to their shell, they are scared, they're tired. They're like, oh, wow, these numbers are too staggering. These numbers are too high. Are they really high? Of course they're not. Let me show you guys something. Now, let's go back to global team level 1 down to level 6 here. When Club 250 Cent initially launched, remember there was a time that the total number of the community was just 20 people. Okay, let's say the first 20 people that formed Club 250 Cent. The classic plan then was 10 global team. They managed it. Okay, how about now the global team was 10. Then when the community grew to 1,000, from 20 people to 1,000, the global team was still 10. ordinarily the global team ought to have, I'm trying to remember this word here, elastically. The global team has to be elastical. That's, okay, when the global team moved from 20 people to 1,000, elastically, we should have expected the global team to have adjusted. Okay, how about when the global team grew to 5,000 and then 50,000? So let's assume now the global team grew to 50,000. The global community of people should we still be at 10 global team in level 1? Ordinarily, no, because the rate of people to achieve the global team are now in the surplus. So normally, elastically, that word elasticity can help me explain this idea, or actually the message I'm trying to pass across. So I'll be using it quite constantly. So now, when the community grew to, let's say, 50,000, then definitely we should expect an elastic growth or elastic adjustment of the global team for level 1 to move to about 100 or even more. Now, how about when it became 100,000 global team? Should we still be at the same global team? The answer is no. Now, the point here is that even as at November, December of 2021, when we were making a round of 15, 20,000 accounts in the Classic on daily basis, it means that we were beating far above 1,000 global team. Right now, by the grace of God, we are closing up to 400,000 global team. Just maybe. Have we also imagined that at some point in the future, we may even want to have to adjust the global team to even 1 million for level 1? I'm not saying so anyway, but with the dynamic nature of the business, and with the, now the system on its own is dynamic, meaning it is possible that our comp plan is adjusted. It's adjustable from time to time. I think that is the big plus of CLUB250 cents. If you would want to opt out of CLUB250 cents, you may want to do that, but considering the fact that the compensation plan is dynamic, we are not slaves to our own compensation plan. The CLUB250 cents has a zonal leadership of 250 people. So it is always a thing that the management can always come together and say, no, since we are dynamic, this is the way we are right now, so this thing can be adjusted. But as it is now, this is very wonderful. And if the community cannot achieve 1,000 activation accounts for level 1, it means we're sleeping. It means the community is sleeping, because one person can do 100 accounts. I have about 80 accounts in the Classic. So if all of us understand that we are dealing with our future here, we are facing our future here, then we have every reason to be serious with CLUB250 cents and give this compensation plan the attention it deserves. Now, I meant to talk about why we should adopt CLUB250 cents as our wonderful retirement plan. That is the discussion for today. But then I just wanted to talk about this compensation global team, because a lot of people appear to be unfavorable to this global team. Now, they try to compare CLUB250 cents with other businesses that are paying them at the moment. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and do the multiple businesses you have in mind, because with or without CLUB250 cents, definitely God will still give and provide other means of survival for you. That's what God has always done at all points in time, in spite of the terrible experiences we have had. We have still lived to this time. The failed businesses, the disappointment. So if I personally would have survived all this while, is it now that there is a Club 250 cent I cannot survive? We are victorious and we have won, and that is why we are free now. So now, there is not much to talk concerning retirement plan anyway. Let me just round it up and then move into our MetaTrader, where I am making money on daily basis without any stress. Most public officers or most civil servants, I know for sure there are ministries, especially paramilitaries, who are earning quite below 2 million naira as their retirement plan. Most often, they don't even get this money at retirement. I can mention a few, but I don't want some people to feel bad. Let me just generalize. You all know that retirement plan should not be a thing that anybody should treat with levity or should treat lightly. Retirement plan, there are things that are very important in life. Number one of the things that are very important in life is your retirement plan. The people you accept close to you. Let me not keep this video long. You all know the things that are very important to you. I can say that the most important thing in life, I've said this before, I said even the art of making children and raising children and taking care of your children, which a lot of people feel that, oh, that is the main asset in life, that after children come properties like house, land, cars, good health. The most important thing in a man's life is his retirement plan. The next to his retirement life is his children. Chikina, if you like, spank me for that. When a man suffers at old age, he has lost everything in life. A man or a woman who allows himself to suffer at old age from 60 years or upward, you are suffering, then that is your hellfire. I don't want to toe the line of I don't want to toe the path of theologians that said that there is hellfire somewhere. I have not been there, so I don't know. God taught me to live an obedient life, to be faithful, and to work hard. Whatever that happened after this, well, it's left for God to decide. But my primary duty in life is to live obediently, obeying the norms and the things God likes, and detest things that God detests. Live a simple and moderate life, and then work hard so that I will not be as worse as an infidel. Work hard to feed myself, take care of myself and my family and the rest of the world. So guys, our retirement plan is the most important thing in our life. And that is one thing that Club 250 Cent has achieved. Club 250 Cent founding team is assuring the world that Club 250 Cent will be alive, and this set of management, both the founding partners and the 250 zonal leaders, are going to hand over Club 250 Cent to our next generation. If our next generation collapse Club 250 Cent, it is up to them. But this time around that this set of people who are managing Club 250 Cent are alive, will do our best to protect Club 250 Cent as a business of the future. So let us look at how we can raise, in fact, achieving 20 accounts. How much does it cost to achieve 20 accounts in Club 250 Cent? Most of you who have been into several other industries, what does it really cost to make a meaningful earning, to make a meaningful income in the different type of of endeavor you are involved in? Is it to own a shop? How much will it cost you to stock the shop to make something reasonable? Tell me which business in the world that can really make you successful with just 10,000 naira or 15 or 20,000 naira. You need to give it all it takes. If you need small money, if all you have is small money, you need your time to it. You need to add your time to it. You need to be committed to it. That is the way it works. So in Club 250 cents, we must think wide and think deep. Create your 20 accounts in the Classic. The Classic is the foundation of Club 250 cents. And when you create this 20 accounts, steadily keep a record of all these 20 accounts, 22 accounts or 30 accounts, and be nurturing these accounts on a daily basis. God will append this labor with prosperity. Now, let me quickly move to young people who are leaving the country and travel abroad. I've talked about it before. How much does it cost you to travel to ordinary Benin here? How much does it cost you to travel to the Western or travel to Europe? And compare the dastardly work that you are subjected to. But many of you who do not know Club 250 cents, you could innocently get yourself victimized by going through all those hurdles to earn dollars. The dollar now is around 570, 580 to 600 naira. So if you are in Nigeria here and you're making this dollar, won't it give you more purchase power than traveling to America? And at the end of the day, after getting this dollar through the trans-border exchange in value, that kind of money, what $1 can do for you in America, what $1 can do for you in Nigeria here, $1 cannot do that for you in America. Okay, because you make the money there. Over there, it doesn't have much value. But $1 when spent in Nigeria, it gives you a little better value. So it is better you carefully plan your life. How much does it cost today now to get an international passport? The money you use to get an international passport alone is enough to get your life established here in Club 250 cents. Of course, there are quite a number of people who are now successful because they traveled out, but things have changed. So it is harder now than it were before when people traveled in the past 3 decades. People, that was the main thing to do, to travel to Europe, make a lot of money. But if you look at the trend, I think it's downward now. The rate at which people make money in Europe before now was high, but right now it's on the low. So now there is need for you to be meticulous about everything you do so that you can get the best out of life at all times. Ladies and gentlemen, I do believe that with the fashion of Club 250 cents, you are definitely set for success. I want to show us, guys, so let's say there's another that says the world is enough for the wise. So let's quickly go into my MetaTrader account where things are happening. Okay. All right. Okay, this is my MetaTrader account, the one with $1,060. I earned $10 here. I hope you guys can see it, $10 here. That this is yesterday's trade. Today's trade will be out tomorrow. This is my 4th trade in the MetaTrader where I am earning money consistently. Okay, let me go into my second account, guys. You can make money from anywhere. It's just a matter of you knowing what you're doing, okay? Knowing what you're doing. And then success, definitely, like they say, it comes to those who are most hungry, not those who are most intelligent, not those who are smart, but it comes to those who are most hungry for it. So if you're hungry for success, I'm signing into my other account. Guys, you see $1,035 in this account. And then today's over the night, I think, and the past 24 hours, I have made a 1.04% on my invested capital that yield the profit of $10.76. So this MetaTrader is something that we cannot overemphasize. Ladies and gentlemen, I will stop this record at this point because it's a rare privilege you have given me to come your way again on this day, the three edition or the three tutorial of our 90 days challenge. Tomorrow we'll be coming up, we'll be meeting here again with another interesting and forthright topic that will be helping to advance us in the business of Club 250. Like I said before, endeavor to use my link to register. First and foremost, I encourage you to register in the classic plan and then migrate into the MetaTrader and the premium plan. That's my satellites, my compass. It moves from classic to MetaTrader to premium, my club space, DFC, and then e-commerce platform. Everything we have together, we are going to improve on them little by little. Okay, all of city is not built overnight, but gradually we're making a very wonderful progress in all of our imagination to make sure Club 250 give the dirty slap to poverty. So poverty should leave us alone. We are not of poverty, we are of abundance. So subscribe to this channel, give us a thumbs up. If you have time, make a short comment, be constructive about it, and believe in Club 250. Trust God that everything is going to be fine with time, and let us not be terrified by the challenges we're having in Club 250, because by the grace of God, the management is prudent. The management is making sure that the interest of the community is protected. That may not be very clear to everyone in the community, but please ensure that you come close to the management so that you see for yourself and be with us in this business of Club 250, and the Lord will bless you abundantly. In just a minute. Oh, my friend, I'm just rounding up today's edition of 90 days tutorial. I'm doing 90 days tutorial to update my community friends and partners of Club 250. I want to get them acquainted with all the features and all the progress we're making in Club 250. All right. And then today is day 3 of the program actually. So I just rounding up the video and I'm thanking them, appreciating them. I'm also asking them to click my link to register. Yes. But if you know you have somebody that is prospecting you, please use that person's link. We are all one, okay? So thank you for joining me in the studio.
Yes, with pleasure.
All right, so that's my friend. He has been assisting me technically. So he's an engineer, and everything has been going on well. Most of the things we do and the ideas that is advancing the club has been coming from this, my friend. So thank you, guys. All right, so see you tomorrow as we meet again for day 4. So if you've not seen day 1, not seen day 2, go check them out. Yeah. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye. All right. Okay. Wow. So do we say bye-bye again? Yeah. Bye-bye. Bye. All right.